I didn't know Patrick was murdered.
I am sorry. I did not mean to just blurt it out like that.
You don't want to say any more.
No, it's not that. It's just I have never said those words, that Patrick was murdered to anyone, not even to Cole.
You want to be careful who you tell the truth to.
Yeah.
Most people that can't understand, they try to be kind.
Kindness doesn't help.
The world stops making sense.
I always wondered what it was that drew us together.
I guess I've been to the same dark places.
Come back. Well, at least I think I have.
Well, man, let's say you never come back. You just live with it.
I want to tell you what happened to Patrick, but look, I don't want to put more stuff on you or burden you with what happened. So,
You can tell me anything you want. Tell me as much as feels right.
I have told Cole and everyone that Patrick died in an accident, and I know that must seem dishonest to be lying to him, but I will do whatever I have to keep him from growing up thinking that he has to avenge his father.
I lived that one.
So it started with some calls just to the university, and Patrick ignored them, so they started calling the house and making threats.
These people making the threats, were they only directed at Patrick?
Yes. At first, but then when he didn't respond to them, they started threatening me and Cole.
And that's when he went to Ireland?
Yes, I mean, I begged him not to go, but he said that they would never leave us alone, that we would never have any peace.
He was probably right.
But to give up his life?
He did that because he loved you.
Patrick told Cole that he was going to go to this conference in Dublin. So we got in the car and we drove to this little cabin that we have. He wanted us someplace safe while he was gone. Cole went to bed that night and we sat out and watched the stars come out and made love. And then he got in his car and drove away.
The people that made the threats, did they know he was coming?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Patrick wanted everything above board. He said that everything had changed and he was so hopeful. And as soon as his plane touched down, my stomach just, it was all in knots. And then he called me and he said that everything was going to be all right. And I was so happy. And then I heard the noise. They shot him.
You heard the shots? We just gotten home. We'd been out to dinner. Caitlin went in the bedroom, and then I heard it. Just one shot.
I remember dropping the phone, and I was so afraid that we had been disconnected.
You think he was still alive?
Yes, I heard all this yelling, and there was this chaos, and then there was another shot. And then I heard Patrick's voice. And, he was reciting from a poem that he had written me. And he was struggling to breathe as he said it. In masked silence. I will hold you Weep no more, as I am beside you always. And then the line went dead. And I called the authorities, but I mean, I didn't know. I didn't even know where he was. I didn't know what had happened.
I probably thought you were talking crazy.
You know, I was so hoping that he had escaped, but then a friend of his came to the house the next day, and he told me that Patrick was dead. I have grieved for Patrick. Cole and I cried our eyes out at his graveside, but it just somehow didn't seem real until I told you.
The people that killed Patrick, have you heard from them again?
No. That last shot I heard, apparently that was Patrick shooting the man who ambushed him and he killed him.
How do you know this?
Because our friend, the one who came by the house, he told me.
Okay. Look, I don't mean to be a cop about it.
No, you're right. It's just we haven't gotten any more letters or phone calls, so I just think that, you know, it's finally over, that we're safe.
You're not alone with this, not anymore.
I never thought that I would love somebody again. And then I met you. And I really don't know what to say now.
And I do.
I just feel like we get one another. Other people who haven't lost anything. I'm not saying they're naive. It's just...
We haven't been through it.
Yeah, and when you haven't lost something, it's easier to take the risk.
You're not carrying anything around.
And it's not like we can't jump. It's just that we know what it feels like to fall. So the question is...
Am I willing to jump with you? You know I want to. You afraid? You know, after Caitlin, I felt like I needed to learn to breathe. I can't lose anyone ever again.
I know. Can you live the rest of your life without this? I don't want to.